Greetings, you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Warriors of the Eternal Sun with me, Sega Mega. We are delving deep into this cavern, whose name I officially don't know at this point, so I shouldn't say. I shall call it the Fire Cave. Now, before I start, let me just say, let me just take a step back. If you don't have the fire rings, this is where you get stopped. So with either copious potion drinking or the resist fire spell, you can get this far. You can actually step foot inside the cave, but if you try to walk forwards, it says, "The cave of this dungeon is too much. We cannot proceed." So that's why you do need the rings, in case you're curious. Now, it's a fire dungeon. Of course, it's got a dragon. Now, as I said, and as I've seen people discuss in previous videos, when entangled, the red dragon can actually fight back in some capacity. And none of us are really sure why that is, because an entangled enemy shouldn't be able to attack. But it seems it can do its fireball breath attack, which I guess it must count as a spell rather than an attack. But we're not really sure, because it doesn't do it consistently. But as a rule of thumb, it is not safe to stand point blank against a red dragon that's been entangled. So better to just step back and kill it with ranged weaponry if you can. Now then, big cavern. That's a fire giant. Pick a side, mate. Pick a side. Come on. He's standing his ground. He's smart. There's only one way to outsmart him. Right. Let's move on. Rats? Hellhounds. Close enough. That's it, Mina. Manly cries. So this dungeon has quite a lot of powerful enemies in it. It doesn't have traps like the Azcan temple has, but it has things that hit pretty hard and multiple times. Fortunately, the team is in a much stronger state now. If you just think about how often, when an enemy attacks me, I take damage. In the past, it was over 50% of the time. That is not what I thought was in there. But now that Elodie has such a good armor class, and remember, in indoor combat, she is at the front, she is the only target the enemies have. We can survive so many more attacks because they just don't connect with us. Look at this, she's just standing there taking it. She is finally the leader we wanted her to be. That's ominous. That room's terrifying. I think there's a gargoyle on either side. Okay, I'm going to walk in and I'm going to turn left. What that means is that Elodie will be attacked by the one in front of me, and Mina will be attacked by the one behind me. But Mina's armor class isn't that bad either, so she can probably take that, and she also has a lot of hit points. She's getting a bit of a beating, but she'll be alright. I do have to wait for all of the enemies to have their turns though. There are 4 people wailing on me. It does take a bit. We'll use some fireball just to try and speed our way through this. As soon as we've cleared one side, we can turn, face the other. If you wonder why it takes so long to turn sometimes, it's because the enemy is attacking. And because of the rules of Dungeons & Dragons, once they've begun their attack, everything has to resolve before I can take my next action. Even if my action is to turn around, I have to wait till the enemy has finished their go. Just gonna give Elodie a quick top off. Fortunately, she's not feeling sick like she was before. Just gonna give Elodie a quick top off. That's more like it. Okay, I'm gonna go in there, fireballs blazing. In fact, I'm going to bless the party as well. There's quite a lot of fighting on this floor, so we may as well just bless the whole party. I do love the way I get to choose a target, and then the bless just applies to the party. Back to the sling for you. Change my control until I'm on Pocky. Walk in and fire. Another thing about the AoE nature of Fireball and all AoE spells. When you're in indoor combat, they penetrate through enemies, or pierce, whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't just hit the two... Or were they ghouls? Zombies? I can't remember. It didn't just hit the two at the front. It hit them, and then it pierced through them and hit the two behind them as well. And the spells will actually go the full distance until they hit a wall. Zombies, they were. That is how AoE works indoors. It doesn't just hit what is directly in front of you and attacking you. It hits everything down the entire corridor. You would have seen this if I'd come in against the red dragon and thrown a fireball. It would have hit the red dragon, and it would have gone for miles down the corridor and hit something at the end of the room. Get back, get back, get back! So you might be able to tell by the tone of my voice I'm kind of scared of dying now, because if my character dies... Spoilers, this cavern is not going to take me to an area with a revival pond. So if someone dies, they're going to be dead. And I can't go back to town to revive them because I've been thrown out until I complete this section of the game. So I would have to go to the swamp or the jungle in order to revive a teammate, which is a massive journey that I don't want to make. I will make it if I have to, but I will go to the swamp. It's not that far, but it's not ideal. There can't be that much left on this floor. Spoilers, I said this floor. What, they're just ants. Why is everything a dead end? Can I rest? I could do with resting. Yes, I can. Good. No changes of Pocky, right? Yes, it was Mina that leveled up. Mina, what did you gain? 3rd heal spell. 2nd blind. Lovely. Now, whilst I remember that there are multiple floors to this cave, I don't actually remember the layout of any of these caves. There is one item that I know is on the top floor of this, and I am not leaving without it, because I really want it. You will understand why I really want it once we find it, but I can't remember where it is. So we're just going to have to explore the whole place. That was a good exploration we had over there. We found absolutely nothing. Did I just walk through the wall? Okay. I didn't know about that. That was accidental. I just held forwards too long. I don't think this is a secret area. I think it's just a shortcut to a different region of the dungeon. Beetles are not a frightening enemy, by the way. They're just filler. Overlapping sounds make for some great noises in this game. Another dead end, filled with nothing but monsters. Where am I? Okay. I'll leave the hellhounds for now. I'll finish exploring this. I never went this way and then right. Hello? Hello? Enough fireballs, my kind friends. I'm being superfluous, they're not kind. That was a great heal. You should be very proud of yourself. Bless has worn off because we took a nap. Feels like they're just on guard and they don't want to move. No! I found the second floor! No! Disaster! I thought it was a staircase. I didn't know it was a door. So this guy really just won't move then. Okay. I have a surprise for you, my friend. There, enjoy. I'm going to assume I can't rest here. Oh, I can. Surprising. Oh, good grief. Now we have to rely on memory. Find out where we have and haven't been. So, I've been to the left. Where I haven't been is to the south, past the Hellhounds. I don't think I've been this way, have I? No, I've not been here. I've not seen a troll before. Isn't it amazing that this menagerie of monsters can live together peacefully? Well, I mean, up until the point that I killed them. But until then, they live together all peacefully. Aha! The box of I have no inventory space. Perfect. Just the artifact I was looking for. Right, what do we need? We don't need the old plate. Basic sword. We can't scribe that scroll yet because we're not high enough level. Can't use that. Sure, that will do. Nice. Displacer's cloak. Behold, the only armor that a magic user can use, the Displacer's cloak. They can't wear leather, they can't wear anything beyond leather, but they can wear cloaks. It doesn't do anything special, but it is armor that a magic user can wear. Which is better than nothing. It's not particularly good either. It's not like, oh yeah, this thing's as strong as plate mail. No. It's pretty weak. But it's the best she's ever gonna get. See magic, cure serious wounds, 2 scrolls, but those are essentially just potions because we have a cleric who already knows the spell. No, she doesn't know the spell, but she will learn the spell herself. She doesn't need to be taught it. Oh! Kane was done in by some ants. Ants of all things. The shame of it. Don't be happy. No one be happy. I forbid happiness. Kane is dead. He was our great leader and he died to ants. How are we going to tell his fans? I say fans, I mean loyal supporters that would die for him. No. No, we're not having that too. Okay, no more of this messing around here. You've got my scroll of serious wound curage. Right, heal. Give me that, because I'm the only one that can use it. Give me that. You can hold the dud sword. There you go, you got 4 swords on you. Wanna be Gilgamesh over here? Your serious wounds have been cured. Seriously. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a stick, which I can also use on you. And then one more. Lovely. Gonna bless the team. Specifically Pocky. Then we're gonna go in, armed with Pocky and a fireball. And shoot! I should have just done that hours ago. Too many ants. It's the entrance. I found the entrance. Where's the thing that I want? Secret ant room. I think that's the room I've already been in, yes? Yes. You see, I think I know where it is, but I went there and it wasn't there. Perhaps it was a hidden wall. Let me go back to where I think it is. On my way, fire beetles. It's going to turn out that it's just not here, and I misremembered. And then we're all going to be sad. Did I just see an ant through the crack in the door? So I think it's forwards and then left. Ignore the dragon. I can't really ignore the dragon, can I? You're not supposed to be there. Okay, okay. You want to play it this way? That's fine by me. I'm not above cheap shotting you with Entangle. Oh. Oh, is it behind this guy? I think it might be a hidden wall behind the fire giant, because I skipped him, didn't I? I thought... Oh... Okay, that's what I was looking for. It cost me my whole party. But we found it. Not good, not good. Right, time to get rid of some stuff we don't want. Scroll of Lightning Bolt, Scroll of Ice Storm is what I was here for. If anyone's in any doubt. Oh, let's get tossing some stuff. I can't remember what the other thing is on the floor. It's probably good. Not move character. Let me just dump that for a second. Oh, right, corpses can't pick up items. My bad. I'm gonna pick up the sword again. No! Okay, okay. Get rid of that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Let's get rid of stuff that isn't useful. Right. Leave it there. What is this? Cloud kill! Oh, okay. Glad I did that. Make sure that Pocky has all of these lethal sounding spells. And this has been an absolute disaster of a mission. And normally I would load the game back after such a disaster, but I'm playing for you guys. So I am actually going to have to make a journey to the swamp to revive my team. Which is not what I thought was going to happen. But on the plus side, we've learned Lightning Bolt. And you know what, we'll use it just because we can. So for my money, Lightning Bolt is actually a worse spell than Fireball. You've seen Lightning Bolt, I cast it from a wand once before. It bounces off of walls when used indoors. And this is generally why it's not that great, because there'll be enemies in front of you, you'll throw Lightning Bolt, it will hit all of the enemies in front of you, and then it will bounce off the wall and hit you in the face. So it's not great for that reason. But I'll demonstrate it just because I can. Right, if you're expecting excitement, then lower those expectations, because we are going back to the swamp. Now the team's pretty tough, so I don't think much is going to get in my way. In fact, I'm going to arm myself with Bless so I don't miss everything. Getting out of the fire bridge is probably going to be the hardest part of this. I swear something always spawns here. You know what? Fine. Have it your way, creature. You asked for this. Outdoors, Lightning Bolt is essentially just a more powerful magic missile. How are you still alive? Why do the damage numbers not add up in any way, shape or form? Four bites is a bit excessive, don't you think? Rude chap. Didn't even have any gold on him. Honestly, salamanders, he says, get away from me! The one thing I've got on fire giants is brains. Damn it. Look, I'm not interested in fighting you. I seek peace. Attempts of peace have failed. Actually, no. There's only one thing for this. If they won't accept peace, then they will accept death. The main threat has been incapacitated. Pocky, go. The subsidiary threat has been incapacitated. Now, these two women magic users are going to stab and bludgeon both of these creatures to death. The shame. The shame of this fire giant. I feel like a bully. Now let us leave in peace. No music. Eerie. Ominous. So the question is, what tribe are we going to find inside the fire cave? Because if it's the giants, once again, we've not made the best first impression. Fingers crossed it's not the giants. Where is the exit? It's to the left a bit, isn't it? Yes. Okay. We're going on an adventure. Pocky, you and me. Just 2 ladies and 2 corpses off on a journey. 1 corpse of a child, 1 corpse of a military leader. I like to think that Mina, the cleric, practicing her vows here, is insisting that we revive our teammates. Do we really have to do this, bear? I know you think you're strong, but you're honestly not. I wonder if the inhabitants of the swamp are going to be happy to see us again. I can't remember how to navigate this dungeon, by the way. It's been too long. I'm gonna go for blind stumbling. Give me the... Did I drop the withered vine? I dropped the withered vine! I'm gonna have to go to the jungle to revive my team. Oh. There are some things I won't make you sit through. I have some sense of mercy. Oh, back in a minute. Wasn't planning on showing this, but as you can see, it's going well. We got a new world record for the longest nap we've ever had. 232 hours. We made it! We did it! We're back, and we're alive. For now. So, that's gonna do it for this video. Long journey. But we're ready to take on the fire cave once again. Things will go differently this time, I'm sure, because we know the layout of floor 1, and I've collected all the items from floor 1 that I wanted. So I don't need to go exploring. We just need to go straight for the exit. And in theory, if our brains work, we can remember where that exit was. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I shall see you then.